All right, check it 1 2, check 1 2. Hopefully we got a way better connection. Hopefully this connection's way better. Hopefully y'all can hear me and it's not chopped up. Hopefully this connection's way better. There you go. Hopefully y'all can hear me. All right, so yeah, we good now. Sounds like we are good. I guess I'm in a better location. Wow. Okay. So what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing, man? Like I say, when you go live, sometimes there's be a lot of problems can occur, but either you stay on live and you work through that, and you still might not get a good signal or sound, or you simply just go ahead and shut down, try to find out what's going on, and then start again. So that's how we rocking. Just starting it again. All right. So yeah, the audio is good. We good. Everything is good. Once again, what's going on? What's crack-a-lacking? Woo! How's everybody doing, man? What's good? What's good? All right, so like I said, some people responded, man. And we're gonna show you here in a little bit. Matter of fact, let me get this set up real quick. We're gonna look through all 4 of the questions of the week. All right. Let me make sure we connected in here. There we go. And yeah, some people had some responses to the question of the week. All right. And they responded on TikTok. I think I might have got one response on Twitter, maybe. So we're going to go to TikTok, man. All right. You're going to see what the people are talking about. You know what it is? This is Thoughts of the Week. Let's get it.
Let's take it back to the streets, motherfucker.
You're rocking with the best Thoughts of the Week podcast. Yes, indeed. We back, man. We back. Thoughts of the Week podcast. And we're gonna go back to the 4 questions of the week that I posted on various platforms. And I got a new one coming up. So after this is done, you'll probably be seeing the new one pretty soon. I just seen a wasp. I don't know where the wasp disappeared to. But it's all good. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go into we're gonna get into the Twitter streets. All right, we're gonna go into those Twitter streets. No, not Twitter, TikTok. We're gonna go to the TikTok streets.
Yo, man, I'm asking you a question.
Hold on. Let me make sure we good here. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna pull this on the screen. All right. as we check out the responses to my question of the week, 4 of them anyway. All right. And there you go. It's on the screen right now. And so, yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So y'all check it out. And we're going to go into the responses as well. All right. So let's go. And by the way, you guys respond to them in the comments now. All right. Let me know what you think when you hear each one. All right. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
I'm asking you a question, man.
Here's the question of the week. All right, here's the question of the week. If Malcolm X was still alive today, or if Martin Luther King was still alive today, would they roll with Benjamin Crump? Y'all marinate on that and put your answer in the comments. I'm out. Peace.
Put it in the comments.
Yo, man, I'm asking you a question.
All right. So yeah, we're going to check out the comments right now. All right. Let's see what the people's responses to this one is as y'all see them rolling up the screen. All right. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're talking about. All right, there we go. So, who is this here? Looks like it says Kit King. Kit King's response to that question of the week regarding Martin Luther King. If Martin Luther King and Malcolm X were alive today, would they kick it with Benjamin Crump? And Kit King said no. All right. And then we got user with all these numbers and all numbers says hell no. All right. So let's go down some. And who's this here? It looks like it says Arimo. Arimo says, why is this even a question? Who else is out here trying to get justice for people? Yes, he's profiting, but at least he's trying to help. And of course, I posed the question, name one incident that Ben Crump got justice for in the court system is what I was referring to. And so far, I didn't get a response from him. All right. But Nat Turner says he benefits financially. I don't think so. All right. And then we have, looks like Stevie. Stevie says definitely help get justice for Shanquilla Robinson. So, all right, that's your response there. Looks like this is Lush 275 says no to that question of the week. And then is this the same user from earlier? Let's see here. The same numbers. Now, this is another user. It just goes by the user and numbers. He says, you get the best person for the job, and both would roll with Ben. They were fighting for the same thing, justice for the voiceless. All right. And then lastly, Tony Mack says Malcolm X was still alive. No, because he is a hypocrite and he do more harm than good. All right. So I don't know if he meant if Malcolm X was alive, he wouldn't roll with Benjamin Crump because Benjamin Crump is a hypocrite and he does more harm than good, or if you're saying the reverse, saying Malcolm X would have been. All right. And so there you go with that. We're going to go to the next one, man. We're going to go to the next question of the week. All right. We're going to go to the next question of the week. All right. And here's the next one.
Yo, man, I'm asking you a question. Man.
Here's the question of the week. Here's your question of the week. Should foundational Black Americans abandon the Democratic and Republican Party and register as independents, or should foundational Black Americans remain loyal to the Democratic and Republican parties, whatever parties they are in, but become more or move more independent minded? Y'all marinate on that and put it in the comments. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, man.
All right, so looks like we got 6 responses to that question. All right, in regards to Black people, how Black people move on the political front, should they all just drop the Democratic and Republican parties, and every Black, whether they were Democrat or Republican, all of them go to becoming independent, or should they remain as Democrats and Republicans but start acting more independent minded? All right, so we're gonna go to the response to that. I got 3 hearts from 3 people. I forgot to mention the other hearts on the first question. I think it was 2 or 3. So we got 3 hearts and we got 6 responses, it looks like. All right. So this one looks like this dude named, or a girl named Guitar Player, says, keep educating ourselves, buy land, grow wealth, start businesses, and still take Democrat handouts like corporations do. All right. We'll leave it at that. Patriot Game says, I think we all should do that because the government we have now is compromised. All right. And Matthew Gow says, I think they should do whatever they feel is right. Nobody should be told what party to be in. Okay. And RNY or RNX, I think it's RNY, says all Americans need to abandon both parties and form new parties. It's been done before, needs to be done again. Okay. And then someone else says everyone should be independent. Elections shouldn't be Republican or Democratic based, and based off what they plan on doing, everyone votes to a letter, not policy. Okay. And I'll talk about that here in a sec. And then we got someone else again says anymore, not policy anymore. And that is what is causing the USA to be where it is. So that's a full sentence. They took 2 responses. So I'm going to read that last one again by someone else. And someone else said everyone should be independent. Elections shouldn't be Republican or Democrat based, and based off what they plan on doing, everyone votes to a letter, not policy anymore. And that is what is causing the USA to be where it is. All right. And as far as the policy is concerned, it does seem like a lot of people just vote more for popularity compared to what a candidate's policies are, right? That seems to be more of the thing. It seems to be more popularity based or assumption based, like, okay, we think this person's going to do this because what they say in front of the cameras and what they say during the debates. But when it comes down, if they win, they always do a 360 on you. They always flip it on you, right? And all of a sudden you find out that they don't stand by what they're talking about. And you find out that who you voted for wasn't the person you should have voted for. We can go into that Biden tunnel and speak on what's been going on with Biden. But I think at this point, you guys should know, for those who voted for Biden, you already should know what he's been about. It's been in your face now. Nobody can say you still don't. People are confused and you don't know. If you've been watching any news, even for 30 seconds at any time, or you've been online watching it, you already see what's been going on and you've been hearing what's going on, or you've been on social media. Plenty of people have been talking about it, what's been going on and what he's been doing and what he's been allowing and what's been going on. All right. So Appreciate y'all for those in TikTok for responding to that question there. We're gonna go into the next two questions. All right. Let's get into the next two. Let's get into the third one. And here is the third one. Let's listen to it. And again, y'all feel free to respond in the comments now what you think about it. All right. So let's listen to the third one.
Yo, man, I'm asking you a question, man.
Here's the question of the week. Neely Fuller Jr. stated that a code is a way of doing things. It's an action. Constructive actions that lead to constructive results. So the question of the week is, what is your personal code? And what is the code for the foundational Black Americans? Marinate on that and put it in the comments. I'm out. Peace.
All right. So it looks like we got two comments to that. And somebody gave out, a couple of people gave a couple of hearts to the question. So I appreciate y'all in the TikTok land for giving those hearts. And so let's go to the two comments. Well, one of them is mine. So really one comment to that. For those who know who Neely Fuller Jr. is, if you don't know who he is, go on YouTube. There's loads of video with Neely Fuller Jr. All right. And the response by Helpful Words is, if you know, you know. That's all that needs to be said. And I put my response to him was, right. All right. So that was the response for this particular question regarding what is the code for foundational Black Americans and what is your personal code. And Neely Fuller Jr. says that a code is an action. It's a way of doing things that lead to constructive results. And you should always have a code in your life. All right. You should have a way of doing things. You should have certain actions that you take that bring you constructive results, no matter where you are. Family setting, at home, if you're a parent with your kids, constructive actions, constructive ways of doing things. If you're at your job, constructive ways of doing things, constructive actions that lead to constructive results, not destructive results. All right. Some of y'all be doing some actions that lead to destructive results. So you got to change your code. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got to change your code. So we're going to get into this fourth one before we get out of here. And let's listen to this one. Here's the last one.
Yo, man, I'm asking you a question, man.
Here's the question of the week. Okay, here's your question of the week. At this particular time, who is white supremacy or white supremacists putting in the top spot? Are they putting the Asians in the top spot or the Hispanics in the top spot? Y'all marinate on that and put your thoughts in the comments. I'm out of here. Peace.
All right. So there you go. All right. There you go. There you go. We're going to get into the comments here in a second. It looks like there are 4 comments and no hearts, but there's some other things here. I don't know what these icons stand for. I think they're called nudges. All right. So I think somebody, when I posed that question, people was giving me the nudge. All right. So those was 2 of those. Shout out to y'all for giving me those nudges. I'm going to take it as a positive thing. All right. And we're going to get into these 4 responses, which looks to be from the same person. It might be all one response because I guess you can only type so much on TikTok and you got to start another one if you want to make a bigger response. So it might be that or it might be separate. So let's get into it. All right. All right. So the question again is, which ethnic group is the white supremacist or white supremacy as a system is putting on top right now? All right. Because as you've probably been noticing, you're seeing Asians getting a lot of things, and especially even more recently when it came to the affirmative action law or anti-affirmative action law, where the Asian kid, I don't know if he was a college age kid from Canada, out of all places. How do you let somebody from another country come to the US and then change things? So that's even showing, hey, you're putting them on top. And other races of people can't even say anything and get laws changed and moved. And here you got the situation with the colleges and the universities now do not have to accept anybody by race, when before that was the case. All right, so that makes it look like, yo, the Asian, you're putting the Asians up there, you allowing them to run things. They saying this, they saying that, and you just going with it. And then you have on the other end where they've been letting the Hispanics in. I just seen something again yesterday, right? Just seen something yesterday. You guys give me a second here. Getting some low battery. Now bear with me for a second. Bear with your brother here. Be right back. So yeah, like I said, you've been having situations where they've been letting Hispanics into the country right after, not too long after Biden stated in that Zoom meeting that the black folks gonna have to deal with the Hispanics. And then all of a sudden, not too long after that, Hispanics started flooding in the country under the guise of seeking asylum. And we still don't know. I don't even know what the asylum is, what the asylum is for. Right? I don't even know what it's for. So you have that dynamic where, okay, they're putting them in a certain position over other groups. They're giving them free housing, free hotels, and a lot of them been staying in 5-star hotels, getting 5-star meals. And I think I seen something yesterday as well, where even the Mayor Adams in New York, you are becoming a knucklehead, dude. Mayor Adams in New York stated, if I'm not mistaken, that he doesn't believe the illegal aliens should pay for anything. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do another, not another, but I'm gonna do another. I keep saying another. I'm gonna do an episode in regards to that dynamic, and wait till you find out. Or here it is. I hope I got the articles and everything together. I think I do. I started saving some articles and stuff and some other information. Wait till you find out what's been going on behind everybody's back, kind of on the low. Y'all better pay attention who y'all voting for. I'm telling you, this isn't no bash thing. It's just going by strictly receipts. Y'all better stop going by your feelings and stuff like that and start researching these people's policies and finding out ahead of time. Find out what, because they can tell you who if somebody running for president, they can give you an idea. They might not give you an exact for sure, but they can give you a long list of who they plan on putting in their cabinets. So you can ask them these questions early, right? You can find out from them what their policies are, what they believe in as far as policy for America, who they particular groups that they're going to look out for. Because I always mention this. I had a debate of sorts with some people some time back when Biden was running for president, and I pulled up Biden's tweets. I took a screenshot just in case, you know how sometimes when they be saying stuff, they get rid of it. So I was just being cautious on that, just in case they try to act like they never said anything. Well, whoever's running Biden's social media, and it was clear as day who Biden was going to be about before he became president. It was always for the Hispanics, and I showed this person this. I showed them several tweets. I said, "What's this?" And it said DACA on it. I said, "You know what DACA is?" Yeah. I said, "That's who Biden's for." And I showed them some other stuff in regards to that same lane. And I said, "That's who Biden's for." Just offer that information. And now fast forward several years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, if you want to round it off to that, it showed itself to be true. So you can figure stuff out, what people are going to be about, by doing some open source research. And then you can listen to their talking points on TV, on social media. You start figuring out what they're about. And then you can need to ask questions. Again, find out who they're going to put in their cabinets, and the people they thinking about putting in the cabinets with them, their short team. Find out what those people are about, what their policies are on things. In particular, Black Americans need to figure that out. Find out what they are about. These people that they putting on their team, find out what they're about, and find out what the person running for president is about. All right, instead of going with this popularity and who sounds this or who acts that. That's all cool and stuff. That's kind of part of it, but it's a small part. You really need to do more research. So anyway, let's get into this, man, to this last question here in regards to who is the white supremacist putting at the top over other groups. All right. And so this looks like, this person's name looks like Jason Michael or Michael. His response is, or she, could be a she. It says, how can it be white supremacy if Asians are supreme? Okay, I'm just going to let y'all marinate on this stuff. This dude might be an Asian or a lady. And then it says, the Asians are the most successful when it comes to money and education per capita. They are also the least likely race to be killed by police. Interesting. And yet this is some of the stuff that we've been telling folks for the longest, and people still head up in the sky like, that's not true, you're making this up. It's like when I posted the video on 2 of my personal social media platforms, where you had the African women. One was bragging, she was Nigerian, she was doing more bragging and projecting some information that was not true in regards to Black Americans going to school versus Africans, and their grades and their parents got more money and such and such. And then you had the second one saying, look here, all these Africans, and I think she was Caribbean, I think, the Africans and Caribbeans, she was saying, no, y'all messing it up for Black Americans. And then at the end, she said, Black Americans are the worst treated. We've been saying this for the longest. The FBI reports tell it. Even in the FBI reports, it shows that that's been the case for at least 20 years or more. But people still walking around with their head in the sky, dumbfounded. Oh, that's not true. You're making this up. Come on, man. That's not true. Okay. Don't listen to your Black brothers and sisters then. Keep on keeping your head in the air and not listening. What we seeing in real time. Anyway, let's get back on to Jason Michael, his third response. Versus that they are also the least likely race to be killed by police. And did you know Native Americans are the most likely race to be killed by police? Jason, stop it, man. Stop. They look Asian sometimes too. Dude, stop, man. Or lady, stop. Cops must react to attitude more than race. I don't know if this person, hold on, let me see something real quick. This is who this person is. Don't have a face on his profile. So, and I don't know what this video is. It's like an African video of some Africans. You know, when you got these,
Yo, man, I'm asking you a question.
when you have these folks with no showing their face, you gotta be a little skeptical. It could be a bot as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it, man. That's all questions of the week. I think that's 4 of them. I have another one coming up, so y'all be paying attention and staying tuned. I'm gonna be posting that here in a little while. And yeah, we took it to the streets this time. Took it to the TikTok streets. All right. So I appreciate y'all, man. If you are on YouTube, Facebook, we are Thoughts of the Week podcast or Thoughts of the Week, which one or the other you might find. We are available. We're live Mondays and Thursdays, or I'm gonna try to be on live Mondays and Thursdays at on TikTok. No, not TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and also Spotify. We'll have the recorded videos because you can't go live there. I think I put it at that as one of my ideas a couple of years ago, that they should have a way to go live on the platform. So maybe somebody might be listening, and then we can go be live on Spotify as well. All right. And I'm also on my personal social media pages. All of this will be live. So it's like 6 different locations is where I'll be live at, right? So we're going to try to keep it on Mondays and Thursdays as much as possible, as best as possible. Okay. So again, like I said, be staying tuned because I had something I was looking at for a while, and I was like, let me gather the info, gather the intel. And sometimes I hold on to stuff and I wait for the right time. And I think the right time is starting to come up now, pretty soon. Need to be done pretty soon. It could be, actually, this information could be done now, later, but I think it needs to start getting put out there. Some of you might have, when you hear me, when I go on live again, it might be this Thursday or it might be next week on Monday. When you hear it, what I'm going to be showing you, hopefully you start thinking, you start really seeing what's going on. All right. Stop trying to be entertained all the time. You want to be entertained and have fun. While you're doing that, people doing stuff behind your back, putting in laws and policies into place while you over there dancing it up and having fun, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that because I like to have fun too. But you also got to keep your ear to the streets, to the political streets as well, to the hood. And I know what's going on as well in those particular arenas, because you never know. You be partying, and next time you get home after the party, you might find out your whole livelihood might be changed because you didn't want to pay attention to what's going on or tune in to somebody who's trying to give you that game, if you will. All right. So appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to get out of here. I was thinking about doing the news, but I might do it tomorrow. Just chill for the rest of the day. All right. So again, you guys respond. What's going on with this thing here? Anyway, let me get out of here because it looks like this battery's going to be going pretty low pretty soon. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what it is. You rocking with the best thoughts of the week. I'm out of here. Peace. You're rocking with the best thoughts of the week podcast.